Hello, good evening, students. Today's transcription number back of 60 on the speed of 100 words per minute. Start. In India, we are confronted with the task of providing facilities in 12 languages besides English, and they would be asked to give equal facilities from stations of All India Radio, which are 26 in number. Moreover, in working out any practical formula, it has to be remembered that the number of parties which will have to be provided with these facilities comes to nearly 26. The apportionment of time between the various political parties and at different stations of the AIR would be a task of extreme difficulty and is bound to lead to criticism and partiality. The determination of the principle for purposes of allocation of time will also lead to much controversy. Language stations of regional centers of AIR might have to cater to a large number of parties and provide them with time for broadcast in at least 2 or 3 languages and sometimes more. Appointment of time is made in different countries in different manners, some doing it on the number of votes polled, others on the number of candidates put up by parties. We feel that any such apportionment would result in recrimination and criticism of government. On the other hand, if all parties have to be provided with equal time, the normal activities of the AIR stations will have to be drastically curtailed during the election time. The proposal to provide broadcasting time in a fair and reasonable manner, therefore, seems almost insoluble in practice. In view of these practical considerations, government have come to the conclusion that it would not be possible to allow political parties generally to utilize the facilities of the radio for election purposes. However, government feel that an experiment permitting such utilization on a restricted scale might be tried in order to see whether such facilities can be used for specific election purposes without taking a major part of the time of the radio and also without leading to a charge of discrimination or partiality. It has been decided that the 4 All India parties recognized by the Election Commission might be allowed the facility of supplying a summary of their election manifestos prepared by themselves, which will be broadcast by AIR subject to usual rules. Such summaries might not exceed 10 minutes and will be broadcast in English and in all the regional languages of the country. If this opportunity is allowed at least to the leading political parties of the country, it will surely further strengthen the system of democratic government in the country and will provide healthy and fair conditions for fighting the general elections.